Welcome. I'm Greta Van Susteren, host of Gray TV's Full Court Press, and I'm pleased to be working with INCIV and Ballotpedia to present candidate conversations. Because of COVID-19, in-person candidate events don't make much sense this election season, so we are taking them online and making them available to candidates and voters across the country. We will ask each candidate to answer several questions. First, let's have the candidates introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Ken Cody. I live in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. Best word to describe myself is determined. I am running in New Jersey's 12th Congressional District as an independent candidate.
Thank you. Now for our first question. What do you love most about where you live?
What I love most about Lawrenceville is the small town feel to it. You can walk on Main Street, go to the local businesses. There's great restaurants around town. You can walk around the park. In the summer, it's a great area to spend time with. And plus, you're not too far away from Philadelphia and New York City. And you're minutes away from the shore, really. So, lots to do all year round. And that's what I love most about Lawrenceville.
Great. On to our next question. What inspired you to run for office?
What inspired me to run for office started at an early age. My grandfather was very much into politics, and as a young child, I started following politics as well. Um, my grandfather would always keep track of the elections, who was running, always found it very interesting. And from that point on, at a young age, I started getting very interested in it as well. And then my political career really started all the way in 2010 when I first ran for Congress. And now I'm running again here in 2020. So, yeah, most influence on me and inspired me the most was my grandfather.
Awesome. And here's the next question. If elected, how will you know that you have succeeded in this position?
If elected, would measure success based on working with each other in Congress, no matter which political party you belong in. We need to find common ground if we're going to solve the issues that affect most Americans. So I would work with both political parties, the major political parties, Republicans, Democrats, all independents, Green Party, Libertarians. We need to find a common ground and goal and solve the issues that's going on because we work for the people, and the people they expect us to do the job the best we can, and we need results. So basically, if I measure success, it would be work with all political parties, put our differences aside, and find common ground.
Great. And now for the last question. If elected, what will be your top 2 priorities?
If elected, my top 2 priorities would be to end regime change wars and also to work on campaign finance reform. With regime change wars, we need to end the war in Afghanistan. We are there for 19 years. We've spent $4 billion a month on a war, and we've lost over 2,000 soldiers in this, and also 20,000 soldiers have been wounded. Time to bring our troops home. I would reallocate the funds that go to this war to spending on Medicare for all. I would put money towards education and clean energy projects. So we need to return our troops home. We're in a war that's endless, and it's important to bring everyone home safely from Afghanistan now. My other priority would be to work on campaign finance reform. We need to set limits from every election, from the local races all the way up to the presidency. Uh, there's too much money being spent on these elections, and to keep things fair, we need to get big money out of politics. So to work on that, I would like to pass legislation that would make things more fair for all candidates. So we could have elections based on the issues, not money. Those are the 2 priorities I would work on in Congress. And I work, of course, always for the people.
Thanks to our candidates and thanks to you for watching. Make sure to tell your family and friends to check out this candidate conversation. Thank you for participating in the democratic process.